Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
Now, the calls for Southeast secession by the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, and its military Eastern Security Network, ESN, need limited introduction. Just before Ipob's proscription and labeling as a terror organization by the federal government, many parts of the Southeast witnessed many scenes of violence with huge financial and material loss. A weekly sit-at-home declared by Ipob in solidarity with its leader, Nnamdi, currently standing trial for treasonable felony, is also widely reported to be a major concern, as those behind the action have been accused of extreme violence in its attempt to keep people indoors. Recent reports have it that a number of people have been killed in recent attacks, with footage ostensibly from the attacks going viral on social media. Some of the reports and videos have been dismissed as mere false propaganda. But for our guest on Security Scope today, he says that's not the case and wants the Nigerian security authorities to act fast and decisively to prevent a full-blown crisis. Chukwuka Ofegbu, popularly known as Ijele Speaks, is an investigative blogger, a writer, an activist, and also an anti-Ipob. He's been monitoring the security situation in the Southeast closely, and he's in the studio with us. You're welcome, Ijele Speaks.
Thank you, my sister, for having me this wonderful afternoon. It's my pleasure being here.
Are you a Biafran?
No, I'm an Igbo man.
What's the difference?
Biafra is a name that was given to a breakaway republic that Ojukwu and his friends created in 1967. And before that, we've never been called Biafrans. In fact, we don't know what Biafra is. That name Biafra was alien to us up until that moment. And with the death of that republic in 1970, so died that name Biafra. But you find out that some people who want to classify Igbos as Biafrans, and that's a very wrong notion.
Do you not think that the subtle support by some politicians in the Southeast over the allegations of marginalization of Southeastern people has also given rise to the clamor for this Biafra?
When they talk about marginalization, what do they mean by marginalization? Like when you say marginalization,
that's why I use the word alleged.
Yeah, like when you are talking about marginalization, in all honesty, there is no part of Nigeria that is marginalized in a special way, and there is no part of Nigeria that is being treated better than the other. The only thing we have is marginalization of my people by my own people. And when you talk about this marginalization, the problem is this: they tend to use it to keep our people away from the actual issues that are happening in our place. All this talk about majority is just political. It's just a political nonsense.
What are the actual issues happening in your place?
Okay, the actual problem we have in my place is this. Our politicians found in IPOB and this issue of Biafra. Biafra is a franchise. This is what they are using to fool our people, keep them busy. Right now, I can tell you that no one in Abia State wants that man there in power. But how do all those people, like some people like Okeze Bazo and Obili Obiano, remain in power? It's because they use this thing to keep the people busy from asking them what they're actually doing with the money they are receiving, because none of them is being owed by the federal government. Yet you go there, nothing is working. If the people are not kept busy with this Biafra issue, who do you think they will be holding accountable? These people. And they are just trying to use this to deflect from their incompetence.
All right. We saw a video earlier where you were showing, if the camera can take us back there, if the studio can take us back to the visual where we saw you educating the people on a banner. What was that for? That
every photo you saw there is real. They came from Sèŕìøùśly. Sèírìøùśly is a town in Imo State, in Osu local government area, where they have their camp. And inside their camp, you will see a lot of people. You will see a lot of graves, mass graves, and shallow graves where they are burying their victims. And up until when the police went into that camp to expose what was happening, especially the horror kitchens where they were butchering human parts, human bodies, eating them. Up until then, all those killings were being pinned on Fulani herdsmen. But we've been telling our people, because some of their members who joined this thing, believing that Nnamdi is fighting for Biafra, went into the bush to, see their fellow revolutionaries that they will be fighting for their mythical independence, only to find out that there is something totally different going on there. And all of the things you saw there, all of them are genuine. Anyone is free to take a trip to Sèŕìøùśly. That's if you don't love yourself so well, because you are more likely not to come back alive.
Go on.
So, like we were talking. Pardon?
Go ahead.
So, like some of the times you see those things, our own media people are hiding it, because I can tell you, so many of these people that own the media outlets are in support of these people. That are giving them tacit and open support, and they don't want the people to know exactly what they've been doing.
Okay. All right. Ijele speaks, one anti-Ipob Nigerian that we know in recent time. He was taking us through the video of where we saw him educating people on pictures that were displayed on a banner. If you can take us through that again.
Like I said before, all of those things you can check with the police. Anyone is free to check with the security agencies that invaded their camp in Sèŕìøùśly. As I'm talking to you right now, they've relocated to another part of Sèŕìøùśly. They are still doing the same thing, the exact things you saw there right now. These guys, they are into organ trafficking, and whatever they are doing with all these human parts, they are. If you see how they are.
Do you have evidence of this?
We have the videos, we have the photos. The police can even give them to you if you ask. Just ask, make a demand. They will give you certified pictures, videos. We even have their members who left the camp. We have them. They are willing to testify before any court. This is not something you just make up. All these stories you're hearing, before they will keep people and tell you is DSS. Ask yourself, why would the DSS be going around killing people, murdering people in a village where they are not domiciled and the people will not know? So when those pictures came out, they did everything they could to suppress the information. And I took it upon myself. I gathered some of my friends. We printed those things on banners and put them everywhere. Like I said before, this is a sworn affidavit. Everything I'm saying about these people is true. This is a sworn affidavit from a high court. From a high court.
What's the purpose of this affidavit? To
show that everything that I am saying about these people is true. And if I lie, they are free to sue me. They have the lawyers, they have the financial backing to do it. Everything I'm telling you, you can go right there, right now and verify. And it has gone beyond Sèírìøùśly right now. You go there, you see them in Awidemiri, Ihitenansa, Osumohu, mostly now, and Lilu. All these places are, Sèírìøùśly is a border town between Imo State and Anambra State. So they move freely there. And one thing about this is this. I don't see much of a pushback from the Anambra State part, from the Anambra government to fight this, to battle this. Nothing. You go to Anambra right now, you go to a town called Nobi, Ofia Nobi, go there now, you still see them. Agukundi, they have camps. When they did this, their ESN launch video, the only real one they showed there was staged in Agolo. That Agolo happens to be the hometown of this Dr. Chika Kunyili. That was murdered.
So why do you think the security agencies are not pushing towards that direction? Because you shouldn't have more information than the security operatives.
I don't know why they are not acting. And the political actors from those areas, I think they are making the police fight with their hands tied behind their backs. Because whenever you see them go to attack these people, they will be shouting, they are killing Igbo youths, they are killing innocent people. And that tends to be blackmailing these people into inaction. Plus, the political actors of the state don't want anything like any action from the government against these people.
But it doesn't seem so, because every now and then we see the political actors give support to either the military or the police or a combined joint task force where they give them, they say they have given them vehicles, they have increased
How many
the number.
states? Only one state. Only Imo State is doing this. Only the Imo State governor is doing this. In other states, they said they created vigilante groups to safeguard the forests and the towns. Meanwhile, they are using the same boys perpetrating the crime as vigilante. Go the other time, I think it was the army or the DSS that carried out that operation. You saw ID cards of even Anambra vigilante servicemen. They are involved in this. The politicians are using them in the local. And all these visits they are paying to Mr. President is just lip service. It's just a symbolic gesture and nothing more. They know exactly what they're doing. All these guys are not living in any desert. They are not living in any wilderness. They are living in people's towns and villages. And they all know these people.
Okay, we'll take another break to come back and talk about what the government should do and what, in fact, it is not doing that is making the Ipob ESN thrive in the southeast. From the way you are talking, do you not think that the reaction of security agencies will be trampling on the human rights of the southeastern people? Because it is right for the political actors to say they are killing innocent people, because we have not seen the data where security agencies have shown us that these are the criminals indeed and these are not the criminals. In fact, they have no mechanism to check who is committing these atrocities and who isn't. So when they move in like that to a community, they're actually abusing their rights.
No, my sister. Now, ask yourself, why is it that since they've been killing these people, not one community has revolted that the police are killing their good people, maybe their Jehovah's Witnesses? Why is it? Start from Ikonso to Biggie to Dragon. All of these people, these are known criminals because they are not even hiding it. They are filming themselves doing these things. Anyone telling you that thing is just trying to blackmail the security agencies. And they love playing this ethnic card. Oh, because it's Igbo people. Hey, why are you not treating them like the way they are treating Boko Haram? Go to the army website. Ask people that are serving in the north. Most of the soldiers fighting in the north are Southerners. Ask them. Let them send you some pictures and videos. If the federal government will treat these people with half the seriousness they are treating these guys in the north right now, believe me, this thing will finish in a matter of 2 weeks. Don't buy that thing. Anything they are telling you is a lie. Bloody lie. Show me that community. Even they are now killing even their members, some of their members, who realized what was going on. Because at the bottom of this, let's remember, it has nothing to do with Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu registered a private business, Ipob Worldwide Limited. And every other thing you are seeing is one format after another. When he said he's going to fight Nigeria, buy weapons. Do you know how many times this guy stole money from people that he's buying weapons, armor tanks? He will go to Thailand, stand in front of a decommissioned tank, take a photo, pose, and they will be raising money online.
Do you have evidence?
I have evidence of all these things. Like I said, I am invoking this affidavit again. If I am lying, let them take me to court. I'm invoking this affidavit. I know these things. We have this. We have their members, most of their commanders. What is ESN? Is there anything like ESN, by the way? These are the same boys they used to call them BSS, Biafrans Secret Service. From there, they morphed into Volunteer Force. From there, they morphed into Lion Force. He only named them ESN after he collected money that he was going to give them Biafra in the year 2020. And he said, if he doesn't give them Biafra by the end of 2020, they know that Elohim did not send him. Now we are in what? February 2022. Hello, right. We've not seen. Hello, them disappeared. Now he just initiated this violence to divert attention. See, all these Igbo politicians you see that are talking, had Nnamdi cannot been arrested, they wouldn't even behave as if they know what's happening. Or
so what is the government not doing? I'm particular about the security in the southeast. Government is all about securing life and property of the people. What is the government not doing, especially the federal government, with its federal might?
The federal government is giving in to blackmail. And I can tell you, most of these politicians that are approaching Mr. President, that are speaking to him on these issues, they have their hands in the cookie jar. I am telling you, let there be a direct action. Why can't the Inspector General of Police move his headquarters to the southeast, maybe Anambra State, for 2 weeks at least? Go there and take care of these things. Everything looks like a joke. These guys, they are not unknown. When they say unknown government, don't mind them. I know each and every one of them. I can even name you their top commanders.
At this point, I am forced to ask why you are so brave. Are you not afraid for your life?
For my life, for what? I will live. If I live for 37 years, it will be 37 years lived in freedom. I will never live a minute knowing the truth and not saying it. Because of what would they do? They will get violent, really. Wait, did you just discover violence yesterday? Or you think it's a one-way thing? We are willing to match these people, power for power, everywhere. Let the government even clear the way. Let us handle these people. We know them, and we know the politicians they are working with.
In practical terms, realistically, what are the visible mechanisms that the government should put in place to put an end to this?
Drone every ESN camp in Imo State and Anambra State. Those are the places they have their camps, and they are bringing in boys from Ebonyi State. Most of those boys from Ebonyi State have no access to information. They don't even know what's going on. Drone every damn camp.
That's one.
And all these their leaders, we know them, arrest them, bring in these their former members that have left the movement. They will give you the truth. They have hard evidence, even their full conversations. We can go to the network providers and retrieve all the calls. They have everything, including videos, photos of where they are killing people, where they are giving orders. For instance, Emmanuel Kanu is the same person as Emma Powerful. Why is he not in jail? Why is he not in jail? And they are there, ordering them to kill Igbo policemen and women when their own sister Nnenna Kanu is a policewoman still serving in the state command right now.
Say that again.
Nnenna Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu's sister, is a policewoman, and he's telling them to keep uniformed men, telling them to resign. Why didn't the sister resign first? These guys are criminals. Everything they are doing is just small screen.
I'll call you a Nigerian youth, and I'll be right to say so. By your age and by your agitation. What message do you have for Southeast youth?
Do not listen to these people. I am telling you, I am begging you, leave those camps. There is nothing like Biafra. Nnamdi is not fighting for any Biafra. He told you he met Donald Trump and showed you photoshopped images. He told you he went at the EU to meet the European Union to talk about Biafra. He didn't. He told you he was going to bring in fighters from abroad to come and destroy Nigeria. Have you seen one? Why are you people in the bush while Emmanuel Kanu is driving an SUV bought and given to his brother by the governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano?
Okay.
Why is it that there are people that are in the bush dying, meanwhile the other ones are living in affluence? You guys really need to grow up. Open your minds. They are lying to you. Save yourselves.
All right. That's the